All right, so have weight for legs. We are going to be going through 2 rounds. Some of our stuff is going to incorporate core and planking combined with the legs. And then, of course, I'll have your alternates if you need for that. So we're going to be doing 40 seconds of work and 20 seconds of rest. And a couple of the exercises are kind of mid-range. So you'll go a full range, a half range, full range, and then back to the top. So let's go ahead and just start with a child's pose. And put your big toes together, your knees super wide, hinge those hips back. Reach your arms forward, take a deep inhale, and then with your exhale, pull your body through, flex your glutes. You can lift your knees up off the ground if you feel ready for that, or just pull yourself through. And then go back to where you just were, that child's pose. And then come forward, keep that belly strong as you move through. Flex the glutes. And then push back. Go ahead and rock up onto your feet so you're in a low squat. Hinge kind of side to side. So one heel will drop and then the other. One heel and then the other. And then hike those hips up. Keep hinging forward over your hands. Let one knee bend and then the other. So kind of get a little bit of shift in those hips. So as you bend one knee, you'll feel a little bit of shift in those hips and then the other. I'm excited to go all legs, burn those babies out, hopefully be a little leg and booty sore tomorrow. All right, go ahead and come all the way up. Just hug those knees in a couple times. And then we're going to go through the round unweighted so we can get an idea of what's going on. We can be a little bit prepared, and then we'll get started. All right, so first one will be weighted, so just whatever weight you would like to hold. And I'm going to be holding a goblet squat. If you prefer to hold your weight lower, that's totally fine. We're just going to be going a regular squat, but we're going to go full range. So you drop all the way down, and then you're going to go halfway up, all the way down, and then to the top. And we're going to be on a timer, so you can kind of go however fast or slow you would like. So hips drop back and down, all the way down, all the way up. So from there, we're going to go straight into a super wide squat. So we're going to get our feet a little bit wider. So make sure that first one doesn't start too awfully wide. I open my toes just a teeny bit more for the wide squat. But the thing of it is to make sure that your knees stay out with those toes. So then you're going to drop back in, halfway out, drop, and press. Drop, half, drop, and press. All right, again, you can kind of go as fast or as slow as you want based on the weight that you're going to be lugging around. Okay, next up is a sliding lunge. So we'll plant one leg onto the ground, hunker over that nice and low, core strong, your back is flat, and then you just slide that other leg back, tap up, back, tap up. So that one leg is going to stay fixed. Use that core. Try to keep the body nice and still and low. We'll go ahead and switch to the other side. I think these ones are going to burn a lot. Hinge it back. We'll go 2 more and 1. All right. Next up, we're going to have another wide set, and we're going to drop to the side. So I'll head left first. If you want to mirror me, you head to your right. So you're going to drop over, push halfway to the top, all the way down, and then drive up. So we're going to stay on that same leg for 40 seconds. We'll take 2 more here, warming it up. Then after our little break, we'll hit the other side. All the way down half, all the way down full. Drop half, drop full. All right. Okay, after that, we get into our plank set. So we're going to do a plank. If you don't plank, I'm going to have you stay either on hands and knees or stand. So I'll kind of show you what I mean. You'll hit a high plank position, and then you're going to lift one leg and then curl it in, push it back. And then we're going to alternate. So you go left leg, right leg, left leg, right leg. So we're getting that core for sure. and then we're going to dial into those hamstrings. Your other option is to hands and knees, lift the leg so that the knee's in line with the hip. You kick and curl, switch, kick and curl, switch, or if you need to, you just stand and try to find your balance there, right? Kick, hit that hamstring curl, kick. Okay, the next one is a knee drop. Okay, so this one's a little bit intense. I think some of you guys have done it before with me. Tuck that tailbone under. You're going to lift one leg. That leg stays put, and then you drop your other knee. You drop and lift. And we are going to alternate on this one as well. Lift, drop, switch, lift, drop, switch. Same thing. If you are in your hands and knees, you just bring that one leg up, drop and lift, then switch, drop and lift and switch. Otherwise, you can stay standing, lift that one leg. I'm going to have you drop it to your back shin. So those are some different options. Next up, we are going to do a side plank with a lateral extension. And this one, we are going to do our full 40 seconds each side. So you're just going to lift and lower, lift and lower. If you need, you can stay on your knee, lift and lower, lift and lower. We're going to do the other side as well, or you can stay standing. I would kind of get your lean a little bit, contract across that core, and then find that side hinge from there. Okay? I think that gets us all we need to get started. Have a little bit of time left for stretch at the end. I'm already heated up and I didn't even hold weight yet. All right. 40 seconds of work. You're going to start in that mid squat. So we're going to go full squat, half squat. Ready and go. Wherever you want to hold your bell. So full range, half, full range to the top. Make sure you're sitting back on those heels. And remember, your weight or your pace is up to you. So if you're hauling some pretty heavy weight, you're probably going to be squatting a little less reps than I am. I'm holding my mid kettlebell today. I kind of wanted to get more reps than I necessarily did the weight. So you can kind of decide. Knees line with toes, and there's our break. All right, so take your heels a little bit wider, heel toe out. We get a nice solid break. Bring that weight back up wherever you would like it. Find your core. And then we're going to hit up the same thing. 3, 2, 1. Drop down. That wide range, I think, really gets the ability to keep the chest tall and get the hips nice and low. Open those knees with the toes. Dig into your heels. Get a lot more inner thigh here with this one. Lots of core. Squeeze those upper middle shoulder blade muscles together. Belly strong. 8 seconds. Looking good. And done. Okay. Next up, we're going to do that sliding lunge. So I'm going to hold my weight on the side that the leg's sliding. Hunker down and in. You're going to put pressure on that one leg. So my right leg is stable and static. Step the other leg back and in. Back and in. Whew. I knew this one was going to burn. Lots of core. Keep stability on that heel. Try to keep the knee right on top of that ankle. Flat back, strong core, nice work. If you want, you could obviously hold 2 weights, one on either side of the leg. Looks good. Come on. Time. Woo. Goodness. All right, now we're going the other side. I'm going to watch the timer. I want to know how much time I have left. All right, keeping core strong. Hunker down now. I'm on that left side. Back nice and flat. Get your weight up and go. Step back, bring it in. Isometric flexion into that standing supporting leg. How much can you drag that core in? Super duper tight. Stay really strong, really flexed. Upper body stays still. Try to keep those hips level. 12 seconds left. 5. And time. Ooh, goodness. Nice work, nice work. Okay, back to that wide stance. And we're going to do our lateral lunge to one side. Of course, all of these you could also do body weight. It would still add up. Okay, to the side, halfway lift, drop all the way. Hinge back, half, hinge back all the way. Make sure the knee lines with the toe and make sure that straight leg stays super straight. Extend your hips back as they slide over. That's it. Where's your core? Keep sucking that belly button back towards your spine. Squeeze between the shoulder blades. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Give yourself a second. Check in with your low back. Your upper back should feel some tension, especially if you're holding the weight high, because you're flexing in to keep the chest tall. All right, let's gear up. I'm heading to the right. Whew. Find that stance. Couple first reps may take a little adjusting. That's fine. Think about every piece of the move. Looks good. Knee lines with the toe. Really dig into the heel to lift up out of that low lunge. You got it. Sink it in. Flex it up. Make it all you got. Time. All right. We're done with the weight for a sec. We're going to gear up for our plank rounds or your alternates. Remember, you can stand or you can go on your hands and knees. Get ready for our high plank. We're going to do our hamstring curl. Shoulders over wrists. Lift one leg. Curl it in. Set it down. Lift. Curl. Now for me, these ones are better done a little slower, more methodical, really timing to keep your muscles under tension a little longer than maybe you really want. Lift, tuck, put it back. Try to keep those hips level. Get the hamstring as you curl in. Envision you're pulling that leg against a band. Perfect. And time. All right, take a little break, and then we're going to do the knee drop. So with that knee drop, you should be feeling the hamstring on the lifting leg and then the quad on the dropping knee. All right, in 3, let's go ahead and get our plank. Lift one leg and go. Drop that knee. Set, lift, drop. Set, lift, drop. So the hips drop together. Awesome. Keep the shoulders up over the wrist. Tuck the tailbone. Feel the core engage a lot. You got to keep those glutes going strong. 10 seconds. Looking good, looking good. 3, 2, and 1. All right, get yourself that little break. And then we're moving on to the side lift. I will say, if you choose to do supported, it's still super tough on the side. You actually get work on that bottom supporting leg just as much as you do on the lifting leg. All right, let's go. Controlled, dialed in. Flex that foot back toward your kneecap. Try to lift through that side glute up high. Woo, okay, it just got tough. Open the chest. 15 seconds. You're feeling a lot in the supporting leg, a lot in the lifting leg. Keep the hips up. Slipping on my sweat. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Okay. Other side. All right. Still have 10 seconds. Okay, let's get that plank set on the side. In 3, 2, and go. Get into your head. Decide what you want. Keep it nice and controlled. We want to feel those glutes, and you have to feel the support with those obliques. Just past halfway. 15 seconds to go. You got it. Nice work. Making it happen. 3, 2, and 1. Whew, all right. We're going straight back in. 1 set done. 1 to go. Halfway through. Good work. We're going to start off with those mid-stance squats. Check in with that core. Keep the back nice and happy by flexing deep into your abdomen. All right, squat full, half, full, top. Full, half, full, top. Good. Now just keep that going. Sit back on those heels. Lift that chest super high. Awesome. Feel that full engagement of the glutes at the top of your squat. Catch your mid by using those thighs. Okay, there's your timer. Ooh, take it wider. Toes out just a teeny bit. We have 5. Ready, set, and go. Feel how the muscles grab just a little different when you're in this stance. Then kind of decide, what's your favorite squat shape? It's all good. Pull those knees out with the toes. See if you can open them any wider. That's it. 7 seconds. Hang in. And done. Whew. All right. We're going to have that sliding lunge. Get your one leg set. Knee lines with the toe. 3 seconds. Lift that bell, flat back, slide it back. You're feeling the work on the supporting side, obviously. Keep those hips level. Sit it low, get a lot of hip hinge. Dig into that heel. 15 seconds left. Just think, can you do one more? Can you do one more? Yeah, I got one more. I got one more. Stay in it. 1 second. Made it. Oof. All right. Coming up, switch sides. Other leg back. Grab that core. Sitting deep, ready, go. Step back and draw it in. Grab that core. Never forget, you need that to protect your low back. Halfway. Hang in, hang in. Sit low. Dig into that glute. Find the hamstring as well. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Nice job. Nice job. Okay, we're going to do our lateral lunge. I'm going to head to my right first this time. Get your set. All the way down. Halfway lift. All the way down. Press. Hit those hips back and down. Other leg straight and strong. Can you wrap your core up anymore? Feel that inner thigh grab as well as you get back to the top. 10 seconds left. Beautiful job. Nice range, you guys, nice. Oh, hit that last one. All right, set it down. Legs, weighted legs always gets my heart rate going too. It's awesome. Okay, here we go. Ready? Other side, half. Then you're full. Last set here, we don't have to come back. So lots of reps in your moment. Keep it healthy. Check in. Butt is driving back. Your knee does not pass the toes. Looking good, come on. Where can you add some heat? Where can you add some intensity? 4 seconds. Lots of core and done. Whew. Okay, down, hands and knees, or plank, or your standing variation. 5 seconds, we have our hamstring curl. Get your plank and go. Lift, curl, return, other side. I noticed last time, a couple times, I just curled from the floor. Get your lift first. Lift to butt height, curl it in, press it back. Awesome. That's it. Tuck that tailbone, find your core. 7 seconds. And time. Whew. Take a quick child's pose. Stretch it out. We're going to do the knee drop next. Whew. Of course, you could always hang out on your elbows as well if a high plank is too much on your wrist. Okay, here we go. Ready, set, lift, knee drop, switch. Keep the shoulders super still, right over those shoulders. The goal is to get that lifted leg to stay super straight. Drive in to the inner thigh to keep that lift. 10 seconds. Lift. Push back through that heel. One more. Done. Whew. All right, we're going to be on that side lift. I'm going to take the supported side plank variation. So I'm going to stay on my knee, but check your oblique. So you should still have, here we go, the push open of the hips, right? So they're not pushing back and down. You should feel lots of inner thigh and glute on the supporting side. Push those hips forward so that you do not have a hinge in your hips. Push it forward. So your butt is driving in front of you. Open. Get those abductors. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, so while we're on our break, just to make sure, because I have a hard time with it as well. So see here, my hips are bent and hinged, right? Or I'm sitting back. In order to get the full benefit, you got to get that knee forward, push open, just like you're in a side plank. Okay, let's go. Open the hips. That's it. Beautiful. You got it. Kind of gently tuck your tailbone down towards your heel. Belly strong. Ooh, that second side, always the tough one. 15 seconds. Tighten through that core. Keep your lift. 3, 2, 1. Woo. Hinge back. Knees are wide. Beautiful job. Hinge back and down. Shift those hips. Left and right, left and right. Get a little movement there. Way to go. All right. We are going to stretch, but we're going to work in a little bit, still a little bit of glute with our stretch. So start on your back and take your right ankle over the left knee. Let that right knee drop away from you. So you should feel a little stretch in the right hip flexor. Play around with your angle, right? You can kind of shift all of your legs to the left, to the right. You want them to stay pretty much square with the pelvis, but also just kind of small shifts helps each of us get a little better stretch. Okay, so from here, make sure you're centered, and then just push the hips up. Let the knee continue to drop away. And hold for 20 seconds. So yes, you'll feel some work in that supporting glute, but hopefully you've got a nice stretch on that right inner hip, that hip flexor area out to the side. Keep lifting. 5, 4, 3, 2, lower the hips. Use your core. Drag the legs in. Little mini crunch. Clasp your hands behind your left thigh. Flex both feet a lot and pull the legs into the chest. Nice work. Okay, let's release there. So now, right foot on the ground, left ankle crosses over. Drop that left knee away. And then again, if you want to shift your hips around a little, go for it. Obviously, you don't have to. It's just if you want kind of that opening, if you can get a better opening by moving around a bit. All right, and then make sure you're leveled off. Push into that right foot and drop that left knee away from you. Get stretched through that left hip flexor. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leave your ankle there. Grab through the core. So you're going to use that core to help pull in. Clasp your hands around your right leg. Flex both feet. Hug those knees into the chest. Take that left elbow kind of push against your left knee to help get a little more stretch in that left glute. Drive your pelvis into the ground, shoulder blades into the ground. All right, release. Both legs straight up, or as straight as you can get them. Grab behind your calves or your hamstrings. Flex both feet back. Just pull those legs open to you. So you need to keep that core still on here a bit. You can get a nice low belly contraction if you focus. Grab some pull in that pelvic floor as well. Push those legs out. Okay, hold on to your left leg. Lower the right leg nice and slow. Release the left. Lower the left nice and slow. Arms overhead. Take a deep inhale. With your exhale, keep your arms up by your ears as long as you can. Push low back into the ground. Roll all the way up over those legs. And then lastly, quick butterfly stretch. Soles of the feet together. Hinge over those feet. Try to keep your back nice and flat. Open those knees. It's okay if your knees are up into your ears at this point. Just keep giving it time and they'll open. All right. Thank you all so much. Always a pleasure to see you. Whew.